morning and welcome to the Financial Legacy Podcast. I am your host, Maria Ellis. On every episode, I will bring you my perspective and the perspective of my guest on financial planning and financial legacy topics. Here on the Financial Legacy Podcast, we're changing lives one person at a time by creating your own estate plan and financial legacy plan. To help you create and enjoy your financial success, connect with us at financiallegacy.live for your complimentary consultation. Today I'm going to share with you my second book, Family Business Legacy Plan, the ultimate guide to creating a family legacy. From our previous episodes, I know that many of you are currently building your savings, managing your investments, and your retirement plan. The next step in the process is to create a financial legacy plan for your family and decide how you want to distribute your net worth in a way that is fair, equitable, and that will give you satisfaction and peace of mind. I have written the ultimate guide to creating a family legacy because I want to ensure that you create a fair and equitable family legacy plan. This is very important, a very, very important topic, generation after generation. This book, it was created on the foundation, all the foundational tools of my best-selling book on Amazon.com, Achieve Financial Freedom, a roadmap to financial success. This second book will help you create as a reference guide for you to achieve your personal and business financial milestone. I have spent my entire career in the financial world, rising up the ladder at large and prestigious banks, conducting international business, and I'm an expert in family business and investment advisory, including real estate. In this book, I have captured both the mind and the heart of the family business legacy process in a way that you can understand in a very accessible manner. I have provided you with some real examples and stories of some of my clients, as well as some practical tips and tools that are relevant across all kinds of cultures. I share with you the sometimes difficult to articulate aspects of the family dynamics in the succession planning efforts. This book goes beyond the simple succession planning. It is, in fact, a holistic and a strategic approach to maintaining both the financial and the emotional support of one's family and business continuity. So to give you a little bit about the context, I have included in some of the chapters will include things such as setting your goals for success, what success means to you, what it is you want to accomplish, right? And then once you have that, you have to envision your success, create a plan around it, right? Look at some of the challenges and the opportunities that you're going to see as you're creating your plan. I mean, it could be things like, your family members and who is qualified to run or not to run the business. Are you planning to sell your business and maybe create an investment advisory firm with those funds? So there are challenges and opportunities that you will be experiencing once you start the process. And I've written a chapter on that to give you a little bit of a guideline. So envisioning your masterpiece, creating your masterpiece is very important. So part of the considerations are to start with an end in mind. So again, that's a chapter that is included. And of course, you are also going to be facing some obstacles when you're creating your plan and trying to implement it, because the dynamics are such that there are many stakeholders that want to make sure that the plan that you create is fair and that it is equitable. And of course, the conclusion of the book, I congratulate you because it really feels good. It is very satisfying once you decide, once you create, and once you implement a family plan that gives you peace of mind and satisfaction. So that's sort of like a little bit of a summary of the chapters. There are 12 chapters altogether that my hope is that there will be a guideline for you to start the process. And I will also share with you some of the initial reactions that I have received from some of my clients as they have read the book. For instance, a client in Turkey writes me and says, I congratulate Maria Ellis on her new book that empowers business owners like myself with a blueprint to create and implement a fair and an equitable legacy plan resulting in family harmony and peace of mind. With real examples from her own challenges and diverse background in her new book, Family Business Legacy Plan, Maria carefully and financially effective provides business succession ideas. And she recommends, of course, this book. It says it should be a guidebook for many generations to come. That's a comment from the client in Turkey. A comment, another item that I wanted to share with you is from a client in Brazil. And she writes, Maria captures both the mind and the heart of the family business legacy plan process, and does so in a fluid and an accessible manner. Her examples, her stories lend for the credence to the practical tips and tools that are relevant in the various cultures. She effortlessly captures the unique and sometimes difficult to articulate aspects of family dynamic as distinct from other succession planning efforts. She further says, Family Business Legacy Plan is a must read for all who are first or multiple generation family business owners grappling with the extreme complex process of creating a family legacy business plan. So thank you for that client in Brazil. Client in Australia says, Maria has captured the essence of the family business legacy plan. She has communicated the soft and the hard factors to consider when thinking about creating a fair and equitable plan. Family Business Legacy Plan is a must-read book for all family business owners across different cultures who would like to explore the succession planning process. A client from the United States says, successful business thrive and succeed by making unemotional, generally cost-effective decisions for the good of the enterprise and the good of the family. Bringing in family members or extended family members can create difficult challenges and opportunities for the founder of the business and for success of the entity. It is not a coincidence that family business rarely succeed to the third generation. Maria Ellis' book does a great job of exploring these challenges and opportunities. So again, that's a client from the United States. I'll read two more, and then I'll invite you to join me in your creating your plan. This client from Argentina says, Family Business Legacy Plan is a must read from any family concerned with legacy. Maria Ellis manages to explain in an intuitive and no-nonsense kind of way a step-by-step guide for the family to be confident about the path that they choose and that it is in line with their values and their long-term multi-generational objectives. For most families, this book, Family Business Legacy Plan, could be one of the best decisions they ever made. So that's a client from Argentina. So another client from the United States says, Maria's analysis goes beyond simple succession planning. She has provided an ethos for capitalistic, legally planning and sustained generational wealth. She manages to share in detail the aspects of a family dynamic within the business with ease. This is not a simple to-do list, but a holistic and a strategic approach to maintaining both the financial and emotional support of one's family and the business continuity. He finishes by saying, highly recommend this book. So, thank you to all these clients from all over the world who has taken the time to actually do reviews and advance praises on my book. So I am really, really greatly appreciate their time. So in closing, if you want to know how to create a family business legacy plan and do not know where to start, or if you need more clarity for important legacy questions as applied to your own life, this book will be an invaluable source of information. I made this very complex journey simple, clear, and believe it, even fun. I trust that this book will assist you in making the right decisions, which I hope will protect your family legacy for many, many centuries to come. To obtain a complimentary copy of this book, Family Business Legacy Plan, the ultimate guide to creating a family legacy, visit my website, financiallegacy.life. To learn more about how to start or how to work with me, please subscribe to the financiallegacy.life. Here at the Financial Legacy Podcast, we are changing lives one person at a time by helping you create a comprehensive financial plan and legacy for you and your family. To help you create and enjoy your financial success, connect with us at financiallegacy.live for your complimentary consultation. Thank you.
In providing answers, neither Maria Ellis nor the Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers are acting as certified financial planners, advisors, certified financial analysts, CPAs, economists, accountants, or lawyers. Neither Maria Ellis or the Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers make any recommendations as to any specific securities or investments. All content is for informational and general purposes only and does not constitute as financial or legal advice. You should consult your own tax, legal, and financial advisors regarding your particular situation. Neither Maria Ellis nor Financial Legacy Podcast and guest speakers accept any responsibility for any loss that may arise from accessing or reliance from any information in this podcast. And to the extent permitted by law, we exclude all liabilities for any loss or damages derived directly or indirectly arising from the use of the information.